So you want to learn how to sell other people's product through Instagram and get paid being the middleman. Me and one of my top students, Colin, worked together to create a dropshipping course. This was going to be a one-of-a-kind course because Colin, unlike most other dropshippers, didn't use Facebook ads to drive traffic to his store. He used Instagram pages to drive traffic and sales to his stores and was able to hit over $11,000 days just using this strategy. At first, our plan was to show everyone on YouTube this concept, give a brief overview on how Instagram dropshipping works, and upsell you guys the course. But then we came to the conclusion that we're going to give away the whole course for free. This course that we're going to give to you guys for free shows you guys everything, starting from setting up your store, getting your first sale, finding influencers, how to fulfill your sale, and just explains everything about dropshipping from A to Z. So we're planning to sell this course for $497 a pop, and that is cheap considering the value that we're going to provide. So please, as you're going through this course, please give Colin a follow. Hit him up if you want one-on-one consulting and you want to take your learning to the next level. So let's get started with part one. Here is the intro to our $497 course. Colin just congratulates you guys for taking the first step on purchasing the course. But in this case, we're going to congratulate you guys for taking the effort to go through these videos and take a step forward towards building a future of your own. All right, hope you guys enjoy. Here's part one.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Colin, and I'm super excited to be helping you on your journey with dropshipping. And I want to teach you how to make your first $500 to $1,000 using Instagram influencer shoutouts. Now, if you follow this course step by step and you implement all the strategies that I show you and follow the guidance and method, I believe you can do just that. So definitely really watch the entirety of this course that we will be releasing and just implement. Like, that's what it takes, really. So I want to share with you more about myself. I was one of Andy's first students, and let's get to it. Let's present this actually. Cool. So a few years ago, I started my entrepreneurship journey, and I did so many different things, and you might be able to relate with me. I've done affiliate marketing. I did social media marketing. I did a fitness coaching business. You can see me. This was one of my clients who I helped lose, I think, 30 pounds, and he was like 60 years old. So he was super cool, and I learned a lot of experience. I literally, I also dropped out of college 3 years in. So I did 3 years of school. I had 1 year left, and I dropped out. And at first I didn't tell my parents, and they just killed me when they found out. They made me, funny enough, they made me go back to a job. This was me at an entrepreneurship event with some people in Santa Monica, and it doesn't look like it, but I definitely was struggling. So fast forward, my mom made me get a job, and I was at a sales job, like a phone sales job, where I would cold call people. So I'd be cold calling people, and you could see in 2017, I was voted the hardest worker award, right? And you'll see in my screenshots later that I started dropshipping in basically 2018. So in 2017, I got the award for the hardest worker award, right? In the company, there was like over 120 people. There's like over 100 sales reps, right? And there's so many people in the company, and I was voted the hardest worker. Yet that year, I was literally making like $25,000 to $35,000 a year, and that equates to like $2,000 a month, like $2,000 to $2,500 a month. Like after taxes, it was just like a low, shitty income, right? And this is just screenshots. I was I made like 300 calls a day. You see, like, these are the number of calls, and like, look at me compared to everyone else, right? Look at how hard I worked, right? This is my name right here. I made 255 calls, and I literally like broke the record for like calls and talk time and all that stuff. And I remember everybody thought I was crazy in that company for making so many calls, and definitely Grant Cardone would be proud of me. So it was definitely a struggle, and I just wanted to show you, what life was like before dropshipping. It was such a struggle. I tried so many things, nothing was working. These are good times. I just smile when I look at them. And these are just things I did the past year. So I was in Vegas with friends. This is like XS nightclub, like the hottest club in Vegas. I was partying out, having fun. Um, this is me having a photo shoot done in Chicago, where I live. This is in Seattle, the famous Pike Place. It's another cool photo shoot. I thought it makes me look like a badass entrepreneur with my phone out. This is in Shibuya in Tokyo, Japan. This is my dad right here. And this is San Francisco in front of the famous bridge, of course, Golden Gate Bridge. And, this is just me showing you that I was able to fund this lifestyle with dropshipping. And, looking back at this, like me doing phone sales, like I took this at like our Christmas party. I legit, like, that's why I look so dark here. And I could have never done this, without dropshipping. So I want to show you more pictures though. I literally had so many that I couldn't fit it. I just wanted to put more and more, but I had to take out some. So this is me in Oregon doing a badass hike. Looks like Mount Fuji here. This is the Tsukiji Fish Market in Japan. They had really cool, like amazing food. This is me on New Year's Eve, I think, in Vegas with my best friend. We were partying. This is travelers that I had met. This is me in Hawaii. This is the Shibuya crossing in Tokyo, and this is Vegas partying. And so these are such good times. Like I really enjoyed, and like I said, I would have never done it with dropshipping if I hadn't, taken a leap of faith, and if I hadn't took action, if I hadn't followed Andy's guidance, I wouldn't have been able to make this, happen. So here's some results. This is the 11K day that I did that Andy talked about. This was all through Instagram influencers, by the way. You can see my name's here. This was like 1 month, 134,000. This was like, I think 2 months and a half. This was just like part of the fall break. So I was consistently doing 6-figure months. And this was when I was starting out. So my first 6 months in dropshipping, I did 200K. And then after that, I like a third of the time, I basically beat that. So I learned how to scale using Instagram. And, most people say you can't scale on Instagram, but I was able to do it. And I felt like I really dominated the Instagram market this past year. This is another 10K day for me. So, I don't show you this, all of this stuff to flex, It's just really just to show you that anything's possible, right? Like I'm not someone special. And so, I probably maybe was worse off than you are, or, even if you're at a terrible place in life right now, like just know that you can do it too, right? You just need a little bit of momentum, and this could be you this year, So let's talk about what's in this course. So we're going to talk about what is dropshipping. I'm going to show you how to set up your store, optimize it so that you're converting, right? What are the apps that you use? Most people think you have to code, or it's really hard to set up a website. Really, it's super easy. Like you can set up your store within a day or two. Next, we're going to show you how to create a attractive Instagram page so that it converts your buyers. Need some water. We're going to show you how to find good influencers. So how to vet out good influencers so that you're not wasting your money on crappy influencers with fake followers, being scammed, all that stuff. I show you how to find the best influencers. I show you product research methods. This is super key because you want to find products that are already proven to work. This is probably some of the best parts in the course. Launching ads, right? You want to find attractive ads, right? Ads that entertain, that catch people's attention, if you combine that with good products that people want to buy, that's where you're starting to make real good money. Getting your first sales and then fulfilling orders to your customers. All right. So what is dropshipping, right? What is the model? Well, in dropshipping, you don't hold any inventory, right? The customer purchases from your store, and they find your store through Instagram in this way, right? Through paid traffic. So through Instagram, they see your ad, they're going to go to your store, they're going to buy your product. You're going to then take their money and purchase it from the supplier, right? So customer places order for $200, you purchase it from the supplier for $150, you keep the $50 profit. The supplier, you don't have to handle any of the products. You just simply place the order with the supplier, give them the customer's address, and they ship it directly to the customer, and they handle everything, and you just give the customer the tracking information. So what's the advantage of dropshipping? Well, you don't have to pay for products up front, right? You don't have to have a warehouse. You don't have to pay for them up front. So it's really valuable because there's the only upfront cost is, of course, the ads. You only test products that have a proven track record. You're not throwing stuff at the wall. You're selling stuff that have already shown that they can sell, or have a high chance of selling, which I will show you in this course. Lastly, you're able to scale easily because once you know a product is doing well and it's profitable, what's stopping you from selling more and more of it, right? So that's the advantage of dropshipping. Now, why is Instagram worth it? Well, Instagram is so easy to make your first sales. I literally do not know anything else that can make that many sales this quickly. You can literally watch my course and then within an hour, make your first sales. You can find the product, as long as you have the store set up, of course. Find the product, message the influencer, schedule the shout out, launch the ad, and literally within minutes you get sales. Right? When you launch a shout out, you basically will get sales within a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It really all depends on the size of the influencer. But for me, I get sales within minutes, right? So it's so easy. A lot of businesses, Facebook, even Facebook ads or Google ads, or other social media marketing. A lot of times it takes a little bit to get your first customer, your first client, whatever it is. But this, you literally get it within minutes, right? Of launching the ad, of course. So next, you're able to test products that have been saturated on Facebook. So a lot of people shy away from, products like this, like teeth whiteners or the moon lamp, or anti-theft bags, or the toilet light, or there's so many famous products that, people think have been oversaturated. But with Instagram, people have not seen it on Instagram, and two, you're able to remarket the product. You can put memes on it. You can just reframe the product in a way where, I've done this so many times. I've been able to make money with saturated products. Which leads me to the next one is you're able to rehash products that have done well, back in 2017 and 2018 as well. As long as the product's aesthetic, you're able to reuse those products over and over. Next is you kind of have a good idea of what sells on Instagram. Things like fashion, things like makeup, cosmetics, skincare, pet products, animal products, travel products, all of that kind of stuff do very well on Instagram. And as long as you haven't been living under a rock, I don't see why you wouldn't know that, right? So if you're a millennial, likely you have a good idea of what already sells, which is amazing, right? Lastly, you can't see it right here, but Instagram is the most engaged platform. So Instagram is the most engaged platform. It's a platform that you have to be on your phone, and you will notice that the engagement is through the roof on Instagram compared to Facebook. There's way more comments, there's way more views at a faster rate than other platforms. So you can look it up. It's the most engaged platform out there. And it's super underutilized. That's what I want to mention too. Everybody's pushing Facebook ads, and no dropshippers are using Instagram, which means that literally you don't have much competition. Another thing what I want to say is that you can take what people are advertising from Facebook and literally advertise it on Instagram. So Instagram's amazing, and I've been able to make it work. All right, so what is the goal? The goal is to make $500 to $1,000 a day, like I said. And I think this is super achievable. And I just want to say, from my experience, you're literally one decision away from a totally different life. I know back in, I think November 2017, December, I decided to look into dropshipping. And I bought, I think 1 or 2 courses, and I decided to go all in, right? And that decision forever changed my life. And, this is a free course, but I want you to treat it as if you paid $1,000 for it. And so you're one decision away, this lifestyle, it's possible, right? And I'm not saying that you'll get here, but I just want to just remember that, you're one decision away from building momentum, and that's really all you need. So if you have questions, hit me up on my Instagram somewhere below, and please stay tuned for the next videos, and I'll see you guys there. Peace.
Real love, something